Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you are watching from. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. Nnamdi Kanu starving in DSS facility. Younger brother raises alarm. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has alleged that he is being denied food in the facility of Department of State Services, DSS. Kanu, as we all know, is still detained in the facility of the DSS on the order of Justice Binta Murtala Nyako-led Federal High Court in Abuja on treasonable felony charges preferred against him by the federal government of Nigeria. However, disclosing the alleged ill treatment by the Department of State Services in a statement made available on Monday by the younger brother to the leader, Prince Kanu Meme also claimed that Nigeria's secret police had denied him his medical report after taking his blood for more than 21 times. The IPOB leader regretted the action of the DSS despite several court pronouncements ordering the Nigerian government to make available to him the medical reports. "60% of Anambra revenue is diverted to private pockets." This according to Nonso Smart Okafor. To boost internally generated revenue IGR in Anambra State, a lawmaker in the state, Honorable Nonso Smart Okafor, has called for an automation of the entire process of revenue administration. Honorable Nonso Smart Okafor made the recommendation while chairing the 2022 budget bilateral discussions between officials from the Anambra State Internal Revenue Service, AIRS, and members of the Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Internally Generated Revenue, IGR. The lawmaker noted that revenue lords are building hotels, houses, and buying other personal properties with the state internally generated revenues to the detriment of the state. He went on that revenue scavengers are everywhere across Anambra State, molesting and extorting money from citizens on grounds of being authorized by the government. The age-long practice has continued to make the state to lose 60% of its revenue to private pockets, which could have gone into the building of critical infrastructure. Our markets have been saturated with all manner of tickets. Transporters are passing through hell paying for tickets. Micro businesses in the state are collapsing due to multiple transactions. Due to lack of regulation on our roads, especially in a place like Onitsha, we have as many ticket touts as we have commercial buses drivers. These have raised transport costs across the country, he said. The lawmaker, who represents Nnewi North constituency, said that the corrupt practices, if not addressed, will continue to hinder the progress of the state, noting that Anambra State have no business being behind Imo and Enugu on internally generated revenue IGR in the southeast. The former youth leader emphasized that since taxation has always been the most reliable and sustainable source of government revenue in the globe, there is a need to harness that of Anambra by embracing digital payments to reduce the level of leakages. He called on the agency to block all loopholes of revenue leakages by adopting an automated revenue platform. He said that the entire process of revenue administration, especially in generation and assessment, needs to be automated to boost the state internally generated revenue and enhance payment convenience for citizens. Asatu urges Anambra government to declare state of emergency on Mkpurummiri. Anambra State Association of Town Unions, ASATU Asatu, has passionately appealed to the state government to declare a state of emergency on crystal meth, commonly called Mkpurummiri in local name, in the southeast region of Nigeria. Report has it that the group appealed at a special session of the executive arm of the association at the Secretariat Complex Government House, Oka. The special session, which revolved around the terminal consequences and tragedy associated with indulging in the peddling and consumption of Mkpurummiri afforded presidents generals of various communities the opportunity to share experiences of the damages the illicit drug has done to youths. Heartbreaking photos, videos from late Sylvester Oromoni's posthumous 13th birthday. Family of the late Dowen College student Sylvester Oromoni have celebrated their son on his birthday a day ago, despite his untimely demise. Recall, hours ago, Sylvester's father, in a heartbreaking video, promised to celebrate his son's birthday despite his brutal murder by alleged schoolmates in school. Sylvester's father also disclosed that his son always aspired to be a pilot, and he always dressed like a pilot during career day in school. Well, in a new video which was shared by Sylvester's sister, it confirmed that the family of the late Sylvester fulfilled their promise to celebrate their son's birthday. In the beautiful video, a huge pilot cake was made together with Sylvester's photos and of family and friends gathered around to celebrate late Sylvester. Can you imagine? It would have been his birthday and he would have been alive celebrating the birthday with family and friends and well-wishers. But now it's like, should we call it a posthumous, or, his birthday is around, they celebrated his birthday, but he is in the morgue because of some wicked people exist. In rounding up, let's look at our stories, a kind of review. Nnamdi Kanu starving in DSS facility and younger brother raises alarm. Ever since the incidents in court at which Nnamdi Kanu challenged the DSS man accompanying him to the courtroom, I realized those guys intensified, or rather, should I say, the stiffing conditions for him at the detention facility. We are in a country where things doesn't work. By the way, the court has granted his wish to be transferred to Kuje Correctional Facility, if I'm not mistaken. But we have a government that doesn't respect the rule of law. Even his medical condition seems to be worsening as he is yet to receive the right attention. I'm not too sure Buhari or whoever is it in Aso Rock understand the situation. It appears DSS does whatever they like and nobody queries them. I wonder why we have to be citizens of a country that has failed virtually in everything. Yes, this country has failed in everything. I wonder why we must be part of this country. On Anambra revenue, 60% of Anambra revenue diverted to private pockets. Can you imagine? Money that would have been gone to the government and used for projects. And this is exactly why I look forward to the coming of people like Soludo. I believe such leakages would be greatly reduced. And I support what Nonso Smart said, doing it the digital way. Nobody will come to disturb people about payments. Soludo is a man with vast knowledge in the area of this, and he's modern. You see the transformation it brought to CBN, and he knows about statistics. I believe none of Anambra's means of raking in money for development of the state will be going to the wrong hands again if Soludo takes over. My only fear is that what will happen to the funds now that if the government manages to bring back the funds and be the ones in charge of collecting the levies or whatever tax, after they have closed the loopholes, what will happen to the funds? Now, what I know is that Soludo can do it, but will he? That is another problem we face. Will he? We have people that are capable, but will they? Some of the times they won't. Asatu urges Anambra to declare state of emergency on Mkpurummiri Of course, the government should not wait any further to crack down on dealers and consumers of the evil substance that is fast damaging the conditions of our youth. As a partial state of emergency on the substance, hard measures should be employed to crush it. The way its consumption swept through our Igbo states, Anambra in particular, is alarming. Everywhere, Mkpurummiri, as if it's a curse, the way it took over our youths. In rounding up, the family of the late Sylvester Oromoni shared, did his birthday, a kind of posthumous birthday. That was supposed to be his 13th birthday if he was alive. I don't know why it seems people die around their birthday. I don't know. It is one of the most painful things to lose a child. Very sad. Someone sent his son to school to get education only to hear he was killed for refusing to join one silly cult. Oh my goodness. What on earth are we seeing these days? And this is not even in our higher institution, but on our secondary schools, the government must do something. The authority of the school should be held culpable. They should be able to, I believe this is a private school, they should be able to monitor what the student does, especially within the premises. And I think this could be a boarding school. The government should look into this matter and make attempts to stop these activities and stop future occurrences. Anyway, viewers, what do you think? Add your comment on the comment section of this channel. And please share this video widely and subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Also click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. I'm Azoka OJ. I say bye for now.